ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's well down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The TCU Horned Frogs offense is on the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Pass complete in the crosser. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Took contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down to the 45 at a to keep this drive going.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Finds an open target on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Back to pass. It's Owens. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, TCU. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Automatic on the PAT. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Gets loose on the scramble, and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Back to throw. It's White. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. It goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks on that first set of downs. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. And now they run the draw play. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get the seam with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick.
He's looking deep down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Jones. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the ninth play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Here we go. Third down. Close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Sun Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. It's a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Sundowns are going to keep this drive moving. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A huge defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 44, and it'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Lets it go quickly. That's caught. It's Butler. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
As the first down is still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that short completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Scanning the field. It's White. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense has it. It's still going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on 3rd down here. They're going to run it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Owens. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Kind of gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Keep it on the ground with the counter play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly, breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. He gets loose. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. TCU offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The air. It's Owens. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the tight end grabs it over the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quick throw, the catch is made. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Returner choosing to field this one. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? To throw, it's White. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship.
The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they have one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down. Here's the handoff. Stops him at the 45. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's White. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Breaks free. It's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls in. They couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
The TCU offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Owens. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. Great time to go hurry up.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on the screen now. Past the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back.
And looking for a big play here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, ASU.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And he catches it with a 2-point conversion to the back within one score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Owens. Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We call the counter run move. And the Sun Devils are on the move here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Here comes a handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He finds some space. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they put 6 more on the board. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs, it's Stewart. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 49. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. He'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Owens. Running back grabs it on a screen. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. The Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Hamilton. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The QB keeps it himself. And the Sun Devils offense is on the move now.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Went back in the backfield and couldn't get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught for the receiver. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Can he make it to the marker? Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Stewart. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can... that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Trying to find room. It's Stewart. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down. We're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a target, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They keep him off balance with a run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Owens. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the defense brings him down.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. They'll lose 5 on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust now, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. We are all even. Less than a minute to go. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. As here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.